Hi, so I was asked to make a little video about how I plug my lace front. Now, just a disclaimer, this is not the right way to do it. There are so many videos out there by people who educate you about how you should do it. This is just because that's how I do it. You should have a blockhead, you should have proper things that I just simply haven't got. So I do that video anyway because I was asked to do it, just to show you how I do it. But it is a disclaimer, if you do it like I do, I don't take any responsibility for that. Please go on YouTube and on Instagram and check out those people who are educators about how to plug a lace front properly. But anyway, so all I do is I leave my wig on, put it exactly where I would wear it, so I can see where I would want, where I would want it a little bit uneven, based on my head. I did try to do it off my head so I can see it better, because when you have it off and you can just plug it like this, you see better where the lace is, etc. So that's another warning. When you have it on your head, you cannot see exactly where the lace is, and you might pick on the lace rather than the hair. So you have to be really, really slow and careful with that, because if you plug the lace, you can rip it, and then that's not great. So anyway, so as you can maybe see, it is a really good lace front, and most people would be really happy with it, and I'm actually really happy with it. And I wouldn't plug much, but for me it is really quite uniform. You can really see almost like a line, except here, which there it goes up a bit, and that's the kind of look I want to go for. So they just plug a little bit out of that straight line, so it's not quite as straight. So, and how I do it, I use tweezers that look like this, to have like a really little sharp part here, because then you can really tweeze out what you want. And I do it on my head because I get the tension better. When I have it on my hand or on the floor and trying to plug it out, I don't get the tension out, and then I keep pulling at it and it doesn't come out properly. Whilst if it's on my head, you have tension and then they come out properly. So basically, I just make sure you have the thinner end, and you look where is it really uniform, and then you just one at a time plug it out and really check that you don't touch the lace. And that's the main problem, is you might catch the lace. So that's how I just go about. So, and I now can see this is all quite uniform here, so I definitely want to go in a little bit on one of those and just pluck one bit out. Don't know if the camera really picks it up. And I do a weird face when I do it. I do it this. It's my concentration face. So, and I think it's also keeps my glasses up rather than them falling down my nose. So yeah, and I just go across it and plug them out. I try not to go into the same space more than once at the same time. And I've got a little hair here that doesn't know where it wants to go. And yeah, so I just go in a bit. Certain bits I just plug out a little bit more than others, especially on the sides here. It's more me, my natural hairline recedes here quite a bit, so just to show that I'll take quite a bit off here. But if you don't have an extended lace front, you have to be careful that you then don't show this if you plug too much. So be aware of that. But I go in quite a bit on this end just because I'm not used to seeing me with hair there. And then I think now it just starts to look a little bit more natural because you have this, I think that's quite a natural thinning on this, or receding almost on the temple area, or just up on the temple. So yeah, so I just go in and out like this throughout till I'm happy. So this time here I don't really have to do that much, as I think this is a really good lace front overall, and I just plug just a little bit here, and I plug a little bit on this side now as well, because this is also where it would recede, so you do want to have a little bit of, you know, similarity on both sides. And yeah, so that's how I plug my lace front. And do a little bit at a time, don't overdo it. Have a look, have a check, is that enough or not, and you just keep going until you're happy. And you get sometimes these flyaways, and I sometimes, because it's another way of plucking really, I just take them out and then it's a job done for me really. And then you don't have the flyaways and you have plucked a little bit as well. Okay, so I hope that helped. I'll show you the end result in a minute. So I think now I'm pretty much done with it. I'm quite happy with it. So have a look. I mean, some people might find this too much, but for me that's just how my hairline looks or used to look. So that's why I quite like to plug it again a little bit more. So yeah, see what you think. As I said, I would not recommend doing this. Look at the experts. They know how to do it properly. So I hope you have a nice day. Bye.